Now, we begin.
Hey, welcome back everyone. It's DirtyMobs, and we just got back to lane. Now, just a little update on this game. It looks like Lucian is their real carry target. And that's okay. It feels like it's always the ADC whenever you do well top. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Well, that was kind of not a great E to throw, but it's so low risk right there. Like, it's so low risk to throw it there because I can just walk away. I'm not gonna like die if I miss that one. Wow, a pink. Okay. Now, what we're trying to do is we're going to try to push our lead here top. And what we want to do is really get that Rammus to come up top. I talked about that a little bit yesterday. Now, we do have, like, we want to assess the tools in our kit when this happens. So we have Flash. We have Ult. What are some things we want to do? We want to make sure we E or Q or Ult when we're being CC'd, whether it be Counter-Strikes from Jax or the taunt from Rammus. Now, notice, every time I miss E, I back up. Like that. So I messed that up. Like, you can see I messed that up, but because I'm thinking ahead of time of all the tools in my kit, I'm already, like, I can mess up a little bit, but because I've already thought through the fight, I understand like how I need to play it still, right? Because if you look at that fight, I actually ult W. I ult the Rammus knockup. I then W so that when I get taunted by Rammus, I still have a W primed, so I get tentacle slams as soon as like I auto attack Rammus. I then make sure to W again. I use my flash to stall, to buy me time, right? All this is happening very quickly, but I'm not reacting, right? If I were reacting, none of that would have happened. Jax is roaming, but it doesn't matter. They already did.
Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, we'll do this. But yeah, if I don't have like superhuman reaction times. Like, I'm a challenger player, but that's not what like makes me like a challenger level player. Guess what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not like that naturally gifted. My ability to play well in League of Legends is a culmination of basically 10 years and probably like 20,000 hours of playing this game. I love MOBAs. I enjoyed them a lot. I started playing them when I was young, about 15 or 16. Which was a really good time to start, because you're in high school, and I mean, let's be honest, I just didn't really care about too much outside of playing some MOBAs. But it's really my ability to just think ahead and plan. That's very important. Okay, so Jax is doing this weird thing where he just like gave up. He doesn't really need my help, by the way. I'll go help him, because I don't think he understands. You can walk around. Maybe he's just going to wait for it to turn. Okay, I'll help him out then. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's using, like, his Qs and stuff. I don't really want this. Alright, I'll take it. Typically, I give it up. So, what I would rather do is, like, pressure the side lane and let them, like, use it to get an advantage, like, in mid lane or something. I probably should have gone mid, actually. I could teleport to Dragon. There are a variety of things I can do here. I don't have Flash. It doesn't matter. I'm so far ahead that I can just like miss him. Okay, he could have stopped my back there, but... Dang, I didn't get Lucian. I was hoping like a tentacle would get him, but okay. Pushy. Always want to try to line it up so your Q hits both the champion and you know, the enemy. Or the spirit as well. For optimal damage. Hopefully Jax doesn't get too many plates here. I probably should have used this, but... Finish the turret off real quick. And then throw the E during the you know, like I said during the, what you call it? Sorry, there's a lot going on. Woo! Okay. Oh wow, we have a lot of gold. Now let's just go ahead and use it. Like this. I actually don't have that much experience with Rift Trail because I never take it in high elo. I always let the team take it. I don't think we can do too much here. I do have ult in 20. If we can kind of stall for that, that'd be good. She's gonna walk up. Oh, we can actually get this. Wow. Awesome. I have ult coming up. Like, we can keep going, baby. I don't mind finding that. Keep playing off your E's and your tentacles. We can. I'm telling you, I can outplay this. Now, should I? Probably not. Miss E leave. Like, that's why I like to max E typically. You can max E or Q. But yeah, it just feels like if you have E down on this champion, like you're kind of useless. Kind of hanging out, waiting for it to come back up. Oh, whoops. He got him. Cool. That saves me my flash. Okay. Sorry. Zoned out there. I don't think we can end. I'm just gonna reset. All right. Oh, I did get a question from Mortal Kombat X, and the question was, so if you feel like you're gonna like miss your E at max range, should you W on top of the enemy and then throw your E? And I get this question like occasionally when I'm coaching people. My thoughts on it is basically that the nice part of throwing your E at max range is that it's low risk, right? If you miss E at max range, most of the time you can just run away. Like, it's not a big deal, you know? But if you W on top of the enemy, right? So you have no, like, out. Let's say I W on top of Jax, because Jax keeps, like, dodging at max range. And then I miss E. Well, I'm probably dead. Like, let's be honest. Like, assuming we're equal, I shouldn't really win that. And there's also other things, like what if I do that and then the jungler comes, like right after? Well, if I'm max range, I can kind of stall and wait for my E to come back up. If I just W'd on top of the enemy, like there's no stalling. Risk is something that's really hard, like it's hard for people to account for in general in life, not to mention like a MOBA game. But it's really important to consider. Nice. In these early games, it should be, you should see me do these things where it's like, you know, this, where I'm just like out playing people even with like no gold or items. We should expect to see that, right? I mean, it's not particularly impressive because I am smurfing. But I really enjoy like the kind of gold platinum games. They're a little bit closer as far as like what I can do, like my limits. They're a little bit more constrained, but they're still interesting. I find when you're climbing, once you get to say low diamond is really a pain in the butt. Low diamond, actually just diamond in general, because once you get the high diamond, it's still a pain in the butt. people have egos, which is really obnoxious because they really shouldn't. And then, like, you're not mechanically that much better than people anymore at that rate. And that makes it hard to, like, carry. Oh, they give up. Okay. Yeah, that makes it hard to carry, so you're not mechanically that much farther ahead. You have to win more on, like, game knowledge and macro and, like, these little leads, not, like, big leads like I got versus Jax here. And that's what makes it really hard. And they have, like, terrible egos, terrible mental. It's really a pain in the butt. Get the bar, because he was kind of doing things. Alright, let's take a look at the damage. Yeah, nothing too surprising. Oh, like, that was a pretty well-played lane versus Jax. I even showed you, like, sometimes, like, I took a bad trade after I told you not to do something, like that level 2 trade. Yeah, just do what I say and not what I do. That was a teaching moment. That's what that was. Alright, we'll hop into the next one.